I'm very new at this, and you didn't hear a word I said. So I was just saying I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was this morning to go live. Um, so I was showing you the decks because I, w- I hit live and I didn't even pick the decks that I was going to use. So I have the B Tarot deck, the Rainbow Tarot deck, um, the gold foil or rose gold foil deck, the medieval Scrapini tarot deck, uh, the elemental oracle deck, the Bob Ross oracle deck. Sorry, my nose is getting itchy. The Starseed oracle deck, and the Shamanic healing deck. And I was going to say I'm going to pull a card from the astrology card deck to see what sign that we are pulling for today. I forgot to turn on some lights as well. So um, I hope you can see me. Here, I'll shine that light. Oh, don't look in the bright light. Okay. I had the camera set up last night so that you could see part of the table here. There we go. And I guess we'll get going. Just put some lip balm on. I have dry skin. The weather's has been minus 36, minus 26 yesterday. So very dry air. Welcome to my um, my live stream. If you like what you see, give a like, share, and comment. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. I call in my spirit guides, my ancestors, and Saint Michael the Archangel to cast a protection bubble around me as I do the read today, and only allow the highest of vibrations in to help with this reading, and let it be for the highest good for all. Hello, Neba Hutchins said hello. Alexander, hello. Welcome to my live. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. If you like, leave a like, share, and comment. I'm just pulling one of these astrology cards to see which sign we're working for today here. Oh, thank you for the subscription there, Alexander. Okay, let's cut and okay, so today, Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius from January 20th to February 18th, this reading is for you. And the elemental sign of Aquarius is an air sign, along with Gemini and Libra. Air signs are known for their intellectual, communicative, and social nature. And there's the air sign right there. So welcome, Aquarius. Now we'll pull from the Elemental Oracle deck. After this reading, I'm going to go down to the landslide area and check out the snowboarding competition they're having there today. I met one of the snowboarders on the flight yesterday from Edmonton, and his name is Mikey, and I'll go and check out his skills. He said he was teaching snowboarding in Fort Liard and then heard about Fort Smith and got plugged in here, and he just loves this town. He said Fort Smith is a little gem, which it really is. We're at the end of the road, but it's Canada's best kept secret, you know. Oh, here we go. Okay, we have the Sun card. And on it, it says light. Light. So let's just read about that here. All right. There's the Sun card. All right. Be grateful for what you have right now. Every day brings new possibilities and opportunities. Concentrate on building your vitality and health. Shine a strong light upon the dark corners. Honesty and transparency are vital at this time. Okay, so that's the Sun card. Let's grab another one. Please, Spirit. The next one is the Cave. Protection. Interesting. So let's see what the Cave has to say. Protection. You are loved and protected in your endeavors. Know yourself. Taking silent time is good for your mental health. Retreating after periods of extreme hard work is a positive. Be embraced by nature. So maybe go out in nature and just relax after some hard work. Get two more. Two more, Spirit, please. On the elemental deck. For Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius right now. We're in the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Ooh, we have rain. Look at that card. Okay. Oh, I saw it. Rain. So, fecundity. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of old, outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Let yourself be cleansed. Awesome. One more from the Elemental Oracle. So we have the sun, the cave, and rain. So light, protection, and fecundity, 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 unity, fecundity, fecundity. I don't know. I've never heard that word before. Might have to look it up. Or if anyone in the live knows, let me know what it means. It's Fecundity. Yeah, it's interesting. I've never seen that word. Unless I've seen it in another form, but I don't think so. Okay, the next card is North. How fitting. I live in the Northwest Territories. So let's see what the North has to say. So expansion. Be guided, but do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. You know your true north. That's weird. You know. That's odd. You know your true north. Okay. So be brave about the next steps. We may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for true adventure. And Mikey is having a true adventure here snowboarding. He's from BC, so it doesn't snow there a lot, except for in the mountains, I guess, up in BC. But yeah, he's having an adventure up here. Okay, so we have the sun, the cave, rain, and north. And means light, protection, fecundity, or fecundity, diddy, fecundity, and expansion. Fecundity, that's how I'll say it, eh? Fecundity. Light, protection, fecundity, and expansion. And fecundity, I'm imagining that it just means being fertile, right? So now we'll grab the Bob Ross Oracle deck. So we have Sun Cave. The cave has a lot of plants and greenery on it. The rain has a lot of sun and greenery. And then we have the north that has a whole bunch of northern lights and water. So we have some water on the table. So that's emotion. And the sun is masculine. And the rain with the fecundity, that's feminine because it's fertility, right? You can see in her abdomen there's a plant, so she's giving birth. So that's the fertility, the female. All right. So let's get for Bob Ross Oracle cards. Holy moly, and they're just falling out. And what do you know? The meadow. And we also have the happiness guru. So we'll read the meadow first. The meadow. Okay, and some more greenery. Look at that, eh? In the midst of all the trees, sometimes a soft grassy meadow will appear to offer respite between the towering forest. The meadow is a serene place where you can take off your shoes and let your feet run naked through there. When I was a kid, Bob said, we lived way out in the woods in Florida, and we used to do it all the time. Shoot, I didn't even wear shoes until I was about 12. The meadow reminds us to take off our shoes and feel the grass beneath our feet, to free ourselves from society's restraints and to reestablish our relationship, our relationship with the natural world. So get out in the nature, in the greenery. Oh yeah, I gotta look this up. The happiness guru. Okay. In 31 seasons of his show, The Joy of Painting, Bob Ross used the word happy more than 2,800 times. For him, experiencing happiness and joy were the prime goals of painting and also of living life. The only prerequisite is it should make you happy. If it makes you happy, then it's good, Bob said. The happiness guru wants you to find joy in life and to find happiness in everything you do. I used to watch him all the time on TV. Once you've found that, then you will be ready to spread that joy de vivre to everyone and everything you meet and surround yourself with. So I loved watching Bob Ross making happy little clouds. Happiness guru, and that's under the cave. In the meadows under the sun. Let's get one for rain. Okay, the palette. The palette is essential in painting. It's a place to load the brush with paint that will soon adorn the canvas. At times, it can look like a hot, colorful mess if you don't know what is being used or what the result will be. Bob knew that sometimes you just need a big old palette, but no matter how big that palette is, you may still run out of room. Well, let me find a place to work here. Too many things going on. The palette reminds us that, and that's what Bob would say. Well, let me find a place to work here. Too many things going on. The palette reminds us that no matter how chaotic life can be, sometimes we need the mess in order to create beauty on the canvas of our lives. And that's under rain. Rain can be a little messy sometimes, but it sure freshens everything up. Everything just perks right up after rain. And the colors become so vivid. One more for north. And of course we get a whole handful. Let's see, let's take the top one. The dreamer. Isn't that fitting for the north? People following their dreams usually come north. 27. The dreamer. After spending half his life in the military, Bob Ross dreamed of a world filled with peace and the tranquility of the natural world. Painting for him was the means to achieve his dreams for a brighter, calmer, happier world. Bob firmly believed that this piece of canvas is your world, and on this piece of canvas you can create any illusion or dream that you want. The dreamer encourages us to find something we are passionate. The dreamer encourages us to find something we are passionate about in life, and then to pursue it fully. As long as you can dream it, you can create it. Awesome. the Starseed Oracle deck. For our star seeds out there. And this reading is for the zodiac sign Aquarius. Whoa. And Aquarius is an air sign. But there's a lot of water in this read. And this card says, water your garden. Isn't that fitting for the theme today? Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So, and that goes under the sun in the meadow. So water your garden. When there's a lot of sun, you need that water to get those plants to do their thing, do their photosynthesis under the sun. Oh, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. That's interesting. This morning I had a salt bath. So this is the next card. And it says, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And that's under the protection cave, the happiness guru. Awesome. So hold that vision. Stay happy. Stay high vibing. Play music that you love to listen to. The next one, under rain and palette, we have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Wow. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And that'll keep you high vibing as well. Oh. And 2 came out for the North and the Dreamer. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we have 2 under the Dreamer. Double mission. Light worker starseed. Serve the world by being you. So everyone is unique and everyone has a role to play, and everyone is so important to the whole picture. So don't try to hide yourself, you know. Double mission, light worker starseed. Serve the world by being you. Bring your uniqueness. Bring it out. Don't be afraid. And that's under the Dreamer. So we, I'm just getting chills. Everything's clicking so nicely here. Okay, the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. Woohoo. Okay. We have divine timing. Second card that talks about divine timing. We have it down here already. Where is it? I guess I'm thinking of trust the timing. It says, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And that's the divine timing, right? So, yeah. We have the sun, the meadow, water your garden, divine timing. Ooh. Okay, we have duality, and I was just going to say there are two birds on this card, and this card comes up, duality, and there's two birds on this card. So either relationships or lovers, you know, lovebirds are a theme here. We have protection, the cave, happiness guru, a new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision, duality. And the branch of the tree represents a wand, which is fire signs, so that's happening quickly. Yeah, water your garden has a whole bunch of water in it, and then the card underneath it, it looks like there's an island in a lake. Ooh. And the card above that one looks like someone's bathing in a lake or a pond or a sinkhole, something like that. More water, more birds, and more wands. We have discernment. So making a decision. The bird is looking around, where should I build that nest? And there's a lot of water, a lot of emotion going on. And again, there's urgency because the wand, the fire sign. So got to make a decision quickly about where you're going to settle down or build a nest. And it's very emotional. So maybe that's where the cave comes in for protection. You need to meditate, go within, so that you don't get too depressed during this urgent time of decision making. Okay. 2 came out, which is perfect because we have on the last line there, we have 2 spots that opened up under the dreamer. So we have stripping illusions. So remember to see what might be an illusion and strip that clean and get clarity. And that's under trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Timing is not running out. And then we have it's all good. And this is perfect. This card is in the position of the overall energy for the whole reading here. You couldn't have picked a nicer card. It's all good. So relax and trust your instincts. And that goes under the double mission, light worker star seeds, serve the world by being you. Everyone has their uniqueness to offer the world, because everyone's little piece makes the big picture. And we can't have the big picture without everyone's input. So don't be afraid to be you. Be out there, be you, and offer us what you have to offer. Or, you know what I mean. I'm getting all wordy here. Okay, now um, the B Tarot deck. I could feel my nose getting a little snotty, runny. Okay. This deck is a little large for my hands, and just like the Storyteller's tarot deck, huge cards. All right, so we have the sun, the meadow, water your garden, divine timing. Okay, divine timing. Timing for what? What exactly is the divine timing talking about here? Big flop out here. Ace of Wands. So remember that fire stuff moving quickly? Ace of Wands. All right. Passion, inspiration, potential. This card introduces us to the potential power inherent within the wands. It is the root of the powers of fire. It hasn't quite come into being as yet, but it holds all the necessary components to bring the rest of the suit into action. The wand depicted here is alive with flowers, impossibly so, for it has been severed from the tree it was a part of. But herein lies the mystery of wands, for whilst they may be separate from their host, they hold within them the power of their tree species. In the fervent heat of the hive, nursing bees feed the larvae with their cells, or within their cells, and they in turn hold the potential of their entire species, but have yet to be transformed into honeybees. So, divine timing, and we ask for what? Divine timing for passion, inspiration, and potential. So, inspiration comes in divine timing. And I think that's what will happen when you go within in the cave. That's when you'll get your inspiration in divine timing. And we got the barrow flopped out the Six of Jars, which is Six of Cups, the honeymoon. So the honeymoon, I think that's lovers. They're in the grass kissing under a tree. And the Prince of Swords. Interesting. So maybe someone was jealous of this couple that someone was bringing a cup to, and yeah, fertility. But someone was jealous, I think. Let's see what the Prince of Swords says. See if I'm right about the jealousy. Impulsive, ambitious, impulsive, focused. Could be jealous, I guess. Oh, yes. This is the protester. So someone was jealous of that couple. So in the light, there was a fertile meadow that needed watering, care, and tenderness. Divine timing brought brought that prosperity. And then there was a little thing about a couple getting together. Someone brought someone a cup, and there was prosperity, but there was also jealousy. Interesting. And what was the Ace of Wands again? Ace of Wands. Passion. Yeah, there was a passion. Divine timing. Inspiration. Okay. So we have the cave for protection, and we have the happiness guru. A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. Stay high vibing. Duality. What is this duality? In the cave for protection. Happiness. Keep holding the vision. Duality. Is the duality speaking about that couple? It's talking about the passion. So it might be talking about the couple. What is this duality about? Now we have the Hermit show up. So let's see what it says about the duality. So the Hermit, guidance, solitude, stillness. How do we find our way when all about us appears bewildered, confused, or lacking any direction? Do we rely on the light of others to guide us, or do we instead rely on our own inner light to show the way? Perhaps a blend of both. A blend of both approaches is the best course of action. Often, when we feel like we are losing our way, it is as a result of too much happening all at the same time. When bees swarm, they do so for one of two reasons. The first being that the hive has become too crowded, and the second because the hive is unable to provide for their needs. Whilst swarming is a natural process, it can appear confusing to beekeeper and bee alike. Scouting for a new home is time consuming and filled with anxiety. Trying to find direction when direction is not forthcoming is perplexing. So, this is talking about the card next to it, about the discernment. The little bird doesn't know where to build the nest. So, that's interesting. So, we have the rain, the palette, weight of the world, boundaries, let go, it's not yours to carry, and then discernment. So, the person who's jealous of this relationship, I think that's where you need discernment. Make a decision and make clear boundaries and let it go. It's not yours to carry. Their concern has nothing to do with you. What they think of your relationship has nothing to do with you. That's theirs. And the discernment, Seven of Swords. Again, I flipped the book open and came right to the page. It's so easy when that happens. Theft, betrayal, sabotage. So discernment, making a decision. Are you deciding whether to betray or sabotage your relationship because of that jealousy? Notice that the image in this card is the same hive and location as the Five of Swords. In fact, it is the same woodpecker we see, albeit now it is making its escape with a beak full of bee larvae. The scenery of this card is beautiful, a glorious early autumn day with flowers and fruits aplenty. And yet, there is this catastrophe happening in the midst of it. We may have a sense of this when someone has purposefully taken something away from us, or when a theft or burglary has taken place. When someone steals something from us, a part of us feels violated. It doesn't need to be something grand or expensive that has been stolen. It can be a colleague who has upstaged you in the workplace, or a relative who has used something you told them in confidence against you. Things can be stolen from us, but so can trust and kindness and compassion. When someone takes advantage of you and takes something that is priceless from you, It may be months or even years before you can get over it. The damage we see to the structure of the hive is in this way fairly superficial. The keeper will fix it, but the internal damage that we are unable to see is far more significant. It will take the bees an age to repair their frames and rebuild their nurseries, whereas the woodpecker has flown away with a full stomach and will have forgotten all about it by the morrow. You may be feeling just like this hive. The bruises you sustained have cleared up. You look to all sense and purposes to be functioning normally, but on the inside you are crying in pain. Trusting someone again may take you an age, but it can be done. That's really interesting. So maybe that's the duality. You're in another relationship, but the relationship before that might not have been too wonderful, and it may be affecting your current relationship. Stripping illusions. What illusions are we stripping here? Two of Jars, the Two of Cups. So the illusions of this relationship, that's what we're stripping. Stripping away the illusions from this relationship. So remember, you might feel these old feelings from a past relationship, but they have nothing to do with the current relationship. So clarify, see clearly in this new relationship, and don't let the illusions fool you. Wow. Let's clarify. Trust the timing with the rainbow deck. Actually, before we go there, I want to clarify the palette, because we have fertility and rain and vibrancy after it rains, and we have the palette. So let's, because this is the rainbow deck, check out the palette. Clarify what the palette is all about here. Okay, the palette. The Two of Wands. So again, fire sign. The palette, the Two of Wands. Okay. Do you see a brand new path to your shining future? Do you have a leader's temperament and vision? The Two of Wands is a future focus card that allows you to home in on your goals at the beginning of a project. You're on the path to success, but you're not making any rash decisions. Gather the things you need to make your dreams a reality. So you have the whole palette in front of you. And it says, gather the things you need to make your dreams a reality. And it's not going to be hard because you have the whole palette in front of you. If you're starting your own business, the Two of Wands is especially fortuitous, doubly. So when it appears with the King of Wands at work, your team is supportive and capable. Interviews are well starred under the influence of the Two of Wands. In love, the outlook is more complex. You may be comparing yourself and your relationship to others, which is a recipe for unhappiness. So strip those illusions, remember? When the Two of Wands refers to someone other than you, the person is likely to be business-minded and at the top of their game. They may not be ready to commit. They likely have multiple prospects. When the Two of Wands shows up, set forth on a carefully planned expansion, whether it's personal or professional. Play your cards right, and it will serve you well. And that's the palette. So don't make any rash decisions. You have everything in front of you. What were we going to do next? Trust the timing? Was that? Yeah, trust the timing. I wanted to clarify that. The timing for what? Oh, the timing to end a cycle. So, and it's right beside the Seven of Swords. So that that cycle of being taken advantage of is ended. So that's really good. Now I'll take the rose gold. And I want to clarify the Ace of Wands that we have over here with the rose gold deck. Okay. What's this Ace of Wands all about? Six of Swords. Okay, you're going to go on a journey. Um, Let me just remember what this was saying in this book. The Ace of Wands. Passion, inspiration, potential. Potential. Something about starting a business. It's like you're problem solving. You're going on a journey to do some research. And I think it has something to do with like starting a new business. Another air sign, Justice. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. Clarify cause and effect. Balance, fairness, accountability. Need to balance priorities in decisions. So you need to go within and make decisions as you go into deeper thinking and this journey of starting a new business. So what was stolen? Oh, that was real quick. Oh, wow. So what was stolen was everything you planned for your family of belonging, happiness, lasting success, home, feeling blessed. So you are heartbroken because your plans of your happy life fell through with heartbreak. But we know already that that cycle is over now. So that's good. So let's clarify this relationship here. We have stripping the illusions from this relationship, and all these cards want to come out, but we're going to take these two. Take time out and the answer will come. So I think you and your significant other need to go on a holiday and maybe figure out that new business that you're thinking about. Reach out to others with love and compassion. So go on a holiday, reach out to others with love and compassion, figure your shit out, strip yourself of the illusions. This is not your old relationship. And whatever that was stolen and lost, move on. That cycle is over. Answering the call to action creates new opportunity. That's your new business. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. So even though your old plans are done, you have new plans that are going to prosper. And be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. It's all good in the future. Take your time to think before you act. Make good decisions. Because if you're in a negative space, it can cause problems when you're making decisions. And you have the strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. So you have the Wheel of Fortune there on your side for your new business. And own your space with confidence. The Emperor. I think this concludes the read because it's all good. The Emperor is here, and you're figuring out that old cycle is done. Yeah, there's not much more I can clarify here. So we won't be using the Scrapini Tarot deck because we're done the reading, which is good. It finished up itself perfectly. So I will just make sure there's no nudity on the table, and I can give you a shot of what it looks like here. Kind of. Give you a shot of the table. There's a lot of cards, so some of them are covered up. And I will flip it around. So this is how we started. Oh. Yeah, look at that, eh? I really like my B tarot cards and my rose gold. Can't lie, I love my rose gold foil cards. And this reading's for Aquarius. So if it resonates, take what resonates. What doesn't is not for you. So you just let it go. Like the cards were saying earlier, let it go if it doesn't resonate. Sorry. Okay. So there we have it. It's all good. The Emperor is here. And you have a new opportunity for business. And your old cycle has ended. So no more believing illusions from your old relationship. And your new relationship can prosper now on the path to your new business that you'll be building together. Awesome. So if you need to, be a hermit, go into the cave. You'll come out with all all you need to know um, for your new business and prosper. Awesome. So thank you for joining me today, and I'm so happy to share my time with you, and so glad that you found, um, you know, a black heart, orange heart. Um, so glad that you chose to spend a little bit of time with me here. And I know how precious time is. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We'll see you again.